Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Good. Let Warren come in actually. I mean, and also David Prawl also should come up here.
Can I just go and park my car? I'm just going to park my car.
Park your car and also telephone.
Yes, I've done the telephone.
Yeah, you've done it.
I've done it.
All right.
Stephen.
Go here. Or yes. Come here. Anyone, whatever. Just a farewell to him.
Most Holy Mother, dear brothers and sisters, it's a very mixed feelings that we meet today.
You can't hear? Huh? Let her be there. She can sit down there. All right.
Because today we are saying farewell to our mother for some time, and also to our very respected brother from Australia, Dr. Warren, who's worked tirelessly while he's been here on our mother's behalf and on our behalf, and done tremendous amount behind the scenes to help things to work out in this country. And we want to make this a special occasion of just letting him know that we love him very dearly, and he's, whatever he may say to us, it does our heart good. Jai Shri Mataji.
Shri Mataji, this really is a surprise to me. My coat is on fire.
London style. Move it further. No, it's all right. You move it further. A little bit further, yeah. Better. Just move it further.
That was quite a dramatic start.
A little further still.
Little further.
Further. You can move it further. That's all.
I think the most important thing I can say is how much I'm enjoying being here. It's very, very important that we all come to the heart. We all have to circulate, and I feel a tremendous joy whenever I know that I come up here, because I don't feel that in a way I'm doing anything when you're in the presence of Shri Mataji, as many of you feel, it's such an expression of dedication, but the dedication takes you beyond even a mental apprehension of what dedication is about, because it just works. Dedication is something which Mother spoke about, I think, at Guru Puja 2 years ago. And the one thing that is outstanding is that it acts. It acts in a most remarkable way. But I'll come back to that in a moment, because I want to talk at two levels, or perhaps at both ends of the spectrum, the good and the bad. Because when I come here, perhaps from outside, having seen and having been blessed by Mother with the opportunity to see so many of my brothers and sisters around the world, it's possible to make little bits of comparison which may be useful, and please understand it's useful only in the sense that if it comes from my heart, it's because I want to enjoy the collectivity more, I want to enjoy the dedication to Mother more, I want to enjoy Sahaja Yoga more. So if I say anything cross, if I say anything that is a little sharp or critical, for number one, I'm absolutely part of the whole and not wanting to feel in any way a part, and yet my heart sometimes aches that things are not moving ahead as quickly as they could do in this beautiful country. So on the very, very positive side, one thing I said to Shri Mataji when I came to England this time was that the Ajna chakra seems to be so much more clear, seems to be so much more light. The whole head, you wake up in the morning and you feel absolutely full of vibrations. You go into meditation looking forward to meditation. And I wondered why that was. Of course, it's principally because Shri Mataji is here. She's been here for goodness knows how many years and is working it out and working it out. But I suppose, in a way, if I may, Shri Mataji gives some credit to the application and hard work of the Sahaja Yogis of England, because they are getting up in the morning and they are meditating early in the morning and they are clearing out their chakras in a way which is starting to manifest. Everyone is feeling that lightness in the head a lot more than they've ever felt before. And that's great. That's tremendous. That means that the ego is in some way coming down. That means that the Kundalini can rise with far more force, and we can be more securely connected to our Divine Mother. And this is such a blessing and such an important point that I think we all have to enjoy that tremendous feeling of progress that we have established. But at another level, and you all know it, there are problems. And I think the problem seems to stem from almost the opposite of what I was saying. One is almost the converse of the other. If the Kundalini doesn't rise strongly past Ajna and reach Sastra, and that dedication to our Mother doesn't come with tremendous, absolutely fulfilling force, then the Kundalini just stops there. And our entrance into the kingdom of God is weak. We become feeble people. We become people like Christ said, "O ye of little faith." And we don't get the blessings of Sastra fully. It's a little bit like a wobbly connection, a weak connection. It's on, off, and so the Kundalini hovers somewhere at that level. So we have to improve this tremendously. So all of us must know the very thing which I'm sure we can mentally understand, but we have to know it in our heart, that that connection with our Divine Mother has to be absolutely strong. It can't be a wishy-washy thing. It can't be something which is governed by the vagaries of our ego and our superego. It can't be apprehended mentally. This reflection of Almighty God as the Atma has to become the reality of total dedication to our Mother, and so by being totally part of Mother, we slowly but surely ascend into the kingdom of God and that oneness with the Lord. Now this I have experienced. If I've made any progress in Sahaja Yoga, it is because of one single thing. It is total dedication to Shri Mataji. Not another thing have I done that I could say that is any different to any other Sahaja Yogi. But in dedication to Mother, I believe I have tried very hard. And I believe that it has helped me somewhat in my spiritual ascent. And I have to thank Mother for giving me that chance. The biggest single problem here is that our dedication is wobbly. Our faith is wobbly. You should see the subtlety of the divine working. Shri Mataji has taken birth. Adi Shakti has taken birth. The Holy Spirit has taken birth. That we can mentally apprehend. But do we know what it means? Do we know that God in His bounteous goodness has blessed each and every one of the seekers with her physical presence on this earth, so that the divine can have a mouthpiece, so that all of the children can see the love of a mother manifest, so that all of her children can see the compassion and feel it in their heart. And yet, as she often says, she's a bubble. There's something which we can't quite know about Shri Mataji. We can't fathom. We don't know who she is. Do we know that she is the manifestation of Almighty God on this earth in His total form as the power of God, as the desire of God? Do you remember the announcement of her incarnation? I have come on this earth as the desire of God, as Adi Shakti, as the one who has come to fulfill the seeking of all the great seekers of the past. Now I wonder how many of us really know with such dedication in our hearts that that is a reality not apprehended here but felt in the heart, known in the heart. And of course, as the heart opens, you start to enjoy the fulfillment of the Sastra. But what do? We wobble between Agya. We don't have faith. Look at the miracles. I mean, my little miracle in the past is nothing. That I ran a motor car for 3 weeks on no petrol. And at the end of the 3 weeks, the tank was full. That's nothing. Have you seen the other miracles that Shri Mataji has performed? But she cannot perform a single miracle if you are obstructing the miracle by putting your ego or your superego, by putting your chakras, by putting your lack of faith. She cannot work any miracles out in any one of us, let alone collectively. So it's up to us. And that's what dedication is. It's more than surrender. Surrender has a certain element of mental understanding. I surrender, but what does it mean? But dedication is a heartfelt thing. It's inside. It touches the sastra and it opens it out and you begin to feel that tremendous force, that tremendous light. So let us not fit into that category that Christ spoke about. Not only did he speak about murmuring souls, but he said, ye of little faith. Now we, I think in England, are being tested on that point. What is this center? It's the center of the Adi Shakti. It's the center of the desire of God. It's the center of our Divine Mother. It's the center of the manifestation of the Holy Spirit. Do you know in Italy they call her Il Grande Madre, which means the Great Mother. They have perceived it. They've perceived it. The newspaper men. We didn't tell them. They've snatched it and said, this is what she is, my God. A priest, a Franciscan priest, is standing up in front of 1,100 people declaring that she is that and thanking her in the name of the church for that. And what are we doing? We're wobbling. We're talking about blacklists. We're this, we're that. We're all sorts of nonsense. I mean, England is the heart. But I seem to feel more heart in Italy. So we have to know with absolute certainty who she is. But not only who she is, we have to achieve that divinity which we know that we can all achieve. Now, yes, the Ajna Chakra is clearing, but no, we are not reaching Sastra. We are not yet established at Sastra. Let's face it. We are with one foot inside the kingdom of God. Many of us. Let's be right inside there. And the other thing that has to be achieved is Mataji has to be achieved through collectivity. There is none of this one-way traffic business between myself and Shri Mataji. That is there anyway. That is automatic. That is a fundamental common denominator to each and every one of us. But the only way that we can achieve fully our own divinity is by approaching her divinity through the collective. Now, if we think we have a special relationship with Shri Mataji, we're finished. If we think that we have some preferential advantage over another Sahaja Yogi with Mother, we're finished. If we think we can take Mother's time more than any other, we're finished. The only way that Shri Mataji in this form can be fully approached is through the collective being, is through Sahaja Yoga, is through the inner state of nirvikalpa, not thoughtless awareness, but doubtless awareness. And we all have to approach her in that way. Now, if Shri Mataji gives you a little hint, we shouldn't question it. We shouldn't say, but this or but that. Or the problem is such and so, which we all do. I do it, and we all do it. The problem is so and so and so and so. She is this incarnation of the desire of God, and as such, any hint to we human beings who are just babies in the kingdom of God should be adhered with absolute strictness and with complete clarity and dedication. If you follow the hints she gives, everything will work out. If you oppose it, if you say but, or if you say the problem is, nothing will work out. And I'm afraid to say this country has the greatest tendency to say the problem is, but what if, how, all of these qualifications to the ascent. If we take everything that Shri Mataji says as a hint for our growth and our spiritual ascent, we'll just grow and grow and grow. Look at the people of India, particularly the people of Maharashtra. I wouldn't say Delhi. Delhi people are very much like us. They're very caught up, still attached to, Mataji. Can I have a meeting with Mataji? Can I do this? But people of Maharashtra, they know her. They know her nature. She's Adi Shakti. Oh my God, she's Adi Shakti. She's the one. How can I do puja to her? What can I do to please her? Instead, mothers here, what can I do to please them? It's not like that. What can we do to please her? But those people in Maharashtra don't need to be told this. So each and every one of us should, on the one hand, really feel a sense of achievement that we've certainly making it stronger and stronger in this Ajna Chakra, the center of the Lord Jesus Christ and his mother. But we're not yet strong in the kingdom of God. I could say other cities, other countries in Europe have passed England in that dedication. That foothold in the kingdom of God is strong. India, of course, is unquestioned. But I tell you what, America is not far behind these European cities. Letters are flowing into Shri Mataji saying, we want to take the responsibility for the collective being. We want to assume our responsibility, and jolly well we're going to do it. Do you know there are 40 Americans going to India? These are important points. And you know that when I say these things to you, if I'm really critical, Please forgive me, Mother. Forgive me, everyone. But I am trying to do it here. I feel so much part of this. I come from, I suppose, the land of Sri Ganesh. I have tremendous devotion to Mother. I have tremendous dedication to her. But I still don't know her. I hardly can approach her. But I want to approach her. I want to enter that kingdom of God fully. And so take the place at Sastra strongly. Please, all of you, as a tremendous act of dedication, let's make the next year, for when she comes back, an act of strengthening ourselves, strengthening our faith, making ourselves totally that, putting down our ego, being rid of the conditioning, getting rid of all our projections and our mental activity, and just enjoying Mother's love. Jai Shri Mataji.
Warren's words have really moved my heart, and if England is my heart, England should also feel moved. That's the spirit of Sri Ganesh. And I must say that I've seen so many things in Warren which are very heartening. Whenever I felt desperate about things, seeing him, I felt I must do something. More. Because he really loves me very much, I've seen that. With complete selfless dedication. But dedication is a word which doesn't have that beauty of love. I mean, if I'm sitting down, he'll immediately worry if I've got the tea or if I need some heating or little things here and there, and I watch, I'm surprised. Like any other Sahaja Yogi, he'll be jumping up here and there and finding out things to adjust. And even if I really once say that maybe, he just doesn't do it. Just doesn't do it. He said, that's it, settled. I've never seen him asking me to give him time to meet him. Never. Not even once. He said, Mother, I must come and see you. Nothing. Never. I've not known how much money he spent all throughout his trip. I don't know, really. And I was wanting somebody to say that, Mother, we must pay for his travel. Because he's really spent all his money. And I was happy that David brought this point to me. I was very happy. One thing I feel that you cannot ask for love. That's something you cannot do. It's a very difficult thing to ask somebody to love. But that, I think, is the point one should say. When you think of Sri Ganesh, just have to know that he loves the mother so much that even a slightest hint, he knows what I want. He knows. He knows me too well. He's not at all so compassionate as myself, because he cannot forgive those who try to insult me. He cannot. Those who try to cheat me, those who try to be arrogant or egoistical. He doesn't. He doesn't believe in that. He cannot. He wants to punish. He's ready to punish, very anxious to punish such people. But if I say no, spare him, he listens to me. That's his quality. He cannot bear anything against me. Cannot bear. And left to him, I don't know how many Sahaja Yogis would have been there. Even to say no, mother itself, he cuts you out on that point. But I don't want that it should happen, because he doesn't know that you are still needing help and attention and tremendous compassion. But you can only know your mother through Shraddha, through faith. What he says is true. And why this faith? You see miracles every day, not only to him. Such games, such play, such things going on. How I have been able to express myself slowly. I don't want to give you any shocks. So in a very beautiful manner, I have tried to bring forth the play of the divine. But I feel that even now people get into arguments. If I say, no, this won't work out, that's not good, I have to spend at least 4 or 5 hours going round and round and bringing the point to the heads of people that no, that's not good, that won't help you. But once I asked him, how is it you are so obedient? Whatever I say, he gets a hint, he agrees. He said, Mother, I have once learnt a lesson. That's my own marriage. And you didn't say no, but you did say to me that if it makes you happy, you didn't say it will make you joyous. And I've learnt a lesson from that. But we don't learn our lessons, is the point. We don't learn our lessons. We argue. That comes from ego. If you have superego, we make others mad. Like somebody came from America and he was just mad that he must come and see me. I'm so busy, I have no time, you know that. I have to correct this book, I have to correct that book, now we have to do this Advent and that is to be done. I have to look after my household and this and that. I'm so busy. But the person really made them mad that he must see me. Now, if you come from America, that doesn't mean that you must see me because you never took time with me. I'm busy here now. When I went to America, it's all right. Which is true. And we do not realize that what we are doing, that we don't love Mother. We don't love her. We think of our needs, our impressions, our talking is a fact. Like somebody I asked, all right, you speak, you are a good speaker. All right. The person starts speaking and he becomes egoistical. How can you be? If you just start giving a good speech, you become egoistical. Somebody made good photographs, I said, these are good photographs. He becomes egoistical. You cannot praise anyone in this country. It's the worst thing. He says, Agya is clear. I don't know what sort of an Agya is clear here. You cannot praise. I try to be nice. I say, oh, your photographs are very nice. Immediately the person becomes egoistical. You give some work to someone. All right, you do this work, postering. Somebody is doing. His ego goes up. What is this? like a balloon, there's no depth. There's no gravity. Now why? This is the question. He asked me many times why it happens, Mother. The reason is, I told them the other day, I think they have a tape on this, you can go through that. But a simple thing is that we have lived a superficial life here. We are superficial people. Because the society is such. This machine has made us like this. We have read books. We have pampered egos. Our forefathers had went and fought in other countries thinking no end of themselves. Then we had this war. With the war, we became also nonsensical, either aggressive, or we have become with super ego. We have boots. We have conditionings. All these things are there. We are not our genuine self, is the point. So I think the being that is going to be enlightened by your spirit is covered with ego, and on top of that is a sheen of that superficial being that you are. So Mother says, all right, Mother did this, all right. Nothing goes inside, I feel. There's no love. If you are in love with someone, even if the person is in that vicinity anywhere, Mother is in London, just think Mother is in London, just think. If you love me, just think. What a happy thought it is. She's in England. It's a happy thought. Think on those lines. But it does not work out because that genuine thing, the genuine thing that is inside is covered with ego or superego. Your bhoots are in between. So what happens? That you live with that superficial nonsense. Nothing goes inside. It's all that level. You ask anyone, they'll say, I'm all right, I'm like this, I'm like that. Why? Nothing goes inside. Why? Because the genuine self is lost. What is going to enlighten you is not your artificial thing. Artificial fiber, if you have artificial fiber, it doesn't penetrate anything. It can penetrate into everything, but nothing can penetrate into it. Like that artificial thing on us. And we live with it all the time. Now why he said about Maharashtra? Because Maharashtrians are not exposed to artificiality. They don't know what is artificiality. People think they are stupid, they are foolish, they are no good for business, they are not good for this, they are not good for that. But the main thing is that their genuine being is not covered with any nonsense. I am something. I have never seen Warren feeling that way. That's something surprising. I've never seen him feeling that he's important, that he should be near me, he should be in my company. Never. Never even I've heard him anywhere around. I have to call for him. Unless and until I call him, he'll never come before me. He wants to see if I need him, otherwise he's not bothered. He just feels that I'm around, Mother is somewhere. Unless and until, but if I tell him what I want to, whatever he may be, he'll just rush and come. He's a very good example for you. I'm happy there's some examples of this kind. There are many others. I'm not saying it's only Warren. And then if you take up any responsibility in Sahaja Yoga, then you start thinking you are great. You are a great Sahaja Yogi. You have done this, you have put the postering, you have done this. This shows the caliber. Shows the caliber. People from absolutely dead conditions have risen so high. And while people from quite normal conditions are nowhere there, just there, just there. Why? Caliber. Now everybody has that caliber. What I'm trying to say, every one of us have the caliber. But it is not evident in everyone because the amount of covering they have. Everybody has capacity to love. Everyone has capacity. But if you have covered yourself completely with artificiality, you cannot love. Now if you ask me, Mother, how to love, what am I to tell? I love you, no doubt. I love all of you. I love you very much. I'm bothered about you. But what I find that when I'm bothered about somebody, that person starts taking advantage. I don't mind taking advantage. But by taking advantage, that person goes down completely. If I'm bothered about something, then one thinks that they immediately start thinking they're very important. That mother is so much bothered about me. Now, try to understand that this is a country which is my heart. This is my heart itself. And Sahasrara is nothing else but it's heart. Have you noticed how it is nicely managed already? That if Kundalini has to break, it has to break through the heart chakra. If your heart is not all right, you cannot break your Kundalini, your Sahasrara. Have you seen that? That the Brahmarandra, the last opening, is on the heart chakra. I know everyone very well. There are people who are mediums with us. I know that. But they don't know they'll go to hell. It's a very dangerous time you are in. Be careful. And that makes me feel even worse when I think that they don't know on what horrible times your feet are dangling. So don't play games. I know English language has its own styles and things. English mannerism has its own ways, methods. Forget that you are English. That's the best way. English think that we are different people, we are of the heart, you see, great people. In Italy, I told one journalist lady who had come, very good lady. She said, Mother, one thing I didn't like the sentence you said, that England is the heart. How can it be? Horrible. She couldn't believe it. She said, only because you said I tolerate it, but anybody else saying it I would not tolerate. So, how far we have gone down as English, you must see the reputation of English abroad. An advancement we have made is to reach the status of punk rocks. So when there is such a situation in a country, how serious we have to be about it. Because this country is going to save the world or is going to mar the world because it is at the Sahasrara. Where mother is to be accepted. Whether mother is to be settled and worshipped and adored. But do we have that seriousness of understanding that we are born at a time when the responsibility is much more on us? We don't realize that you are born in the heart means our responsibility is much, much more than other people are. On the contrary, we are born on the heart, so we are great people. Finished. There are certain things which you follow, simple things, is going to help you. The other day I met somebody who had a nonsensical thing like a hamsa. I said, Hamsa, how can you have? Are you putting oil every day? Are you putting ghee every day? He said, no. I said, why? It's a simple thing like that. Why don't you do every day? Mother is here. She'll look after us. The responsibility is not felt because there's no seriousness about it. You don't know. The job is great. You can do it. You have the caliber. Face yourself up, every one of you. It's not facing others. Face yourself up. And I find, really, I must say, Italians, really, I must say, what Warren says is true. It's true. We have Antonio with us in the house, I see. He's very different from all other English people. He's very different. He's so balanced, he's so much there. Then there are some people, funny people I've seen, they have been with us so far so. They'll go and do this course, they'll go to this, that. It's nonsense going on all the time. And one person like that can spoil all of them. We have so many stupid people on the periphery in Sahaja Yoga in England. We do not have so many numbers anywhere else on the periphery. We have tremendous people as well as some people who are really horrid. I was trying to make a blacklist everywhere, and we had the maximum number in India, in England. Maximum number in England. Now when I'm going and leaving you here, you see, my heart wrenches really sometimes because I know you are not yet matured enough. But why not mature? Because there's no seriousness about it. Then they will come, we need a leader, somebody. Why? Why do you want somebody to hit you on your head all the time? To tell you things like that with your own dignity? Why not come up? Now I'm going, you all have to work it out. So when you go to India, even Indians say that English are the worst. This is the certificate. And you have to be the best people, better than even Australians. It's so simple. Because now we are at Sastra, working at Sastra. Do you see why I have to say all these things? Because you are born. You are born in this country. You are the people. But whatever I say is, Mother speaks very well. Let's have a tape. All right. Very nice to hear. It's a great entertainment, Mother is talking. She talks very well. Doesn't go inside anything. Doesn't go. It's like a plastic on top. A complete plastic cover. So, one has to learn certain things. Few things are like Vishuddhi Chakra. Now, English don't talk, but they move their heads too much. If they say yes, they'll go on saying yes, 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 yes. All the time their necks are moving. I mean, they have long necks and they must go on moving their necks all the time. There's no need. Why to bend your neck so much? Even if they say something, yes, 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 yes. Like they'll say, today's program was very good. Yes, yes, yes. Themselves certified. But they don't see it because they don't want to see it. That's Vishuddhi Chakra. You don't talk because when you talk, horrible things come out. So you're so afraid of talking that you just don't talk. But talk to yourself on the mirror. Talk to yourself. See how you can respect, how you can be kind, how you could be nice. But no, the practice is more of sarcasm, more of saying harsh things, horrible things. And that's it. It should have I know, is a flair. It should have a beautiful thing. It should not be a serious sermon. No. But say something sweet and nice. It's so evident when I say something sweet. Like the other day, we were in France, and I asked Vido, you better speak in Italian, and somebody should translate you. On the way, I was just thinking, who will translate Vido? Because somebody who knows French and Italian well, who will do that? And when I entered the hall, I saw Ruth, you see, standing there with her. I had not seen her. I didn't know she was there. She had come all the way. I felt all the way she's run from there, and now she's holding in her hand this mic, and she is holding food. My heart became so large. And I really felt like embracing her. And the eyes, you see, spoke what I felt. The way she came round, you see, she was there. I was worried, who will translate? And there she was. You see, I also get help like this. When people love me, I know I get help. But if they don't love me, there are obstructions, problems, this, that, all nonsense. You get so fed up, you don't want to see them. Sometimes it happens. But if there is love, the whole communication works through love, the subtle love. The whole ether has got the subtler love. Every matter has got the subtler love. Everything has. And the whole thing, you see, goes into waves and you just get the message. But if you are not on that reception point, or if you are not there, nothing works, neither you nor me. It's a mutual thing. I help you, but you help me too. What's me is you. But you are not at that level because you are on a superficiality. And because of this superficiality also, you are not collective. But the sense of collectivity is very, very tricky. Also, one must understand. Some people start forming groups and they think they have been collective. Forming group is a sign of most uncollective behavior. But they think we have been very collective, we have been very nice, you see, very happy people. So what I have to tell you is that you understand your responsibility, you see. You are in the head office. In the head office. And the people who are not in the head office are doing much, much better than you. Then the whole office has to collapse. Suddenly you hear a news that somebody is fighting with someone. Again he's gone back to his normal self. Only in England. He gets repossessed. Again he's left out. Again he's repossessed. Again he's clearer. Again he's repossessed. Because there is no seriousness about it. The faith that is serious gives you awe. Gives you a feeling of joy. But there is awe. You love that awe. You enjoy that awe. Mother is around. What are we doing? Where are we? And that's the first sign. That's the first sign that you are realizing who is your mother. First sign. It is very easy just to jump into it. Just like your Kundalini awakening, I can tell you. And Americans, are speedy people. I knew if they start, They have to just start, that's point. I know that. Americans have to just start and they'll shoot off. And they shoot off very fast. Their speed. If they take the speed, you must know what they are capable of. There's another one that's coming up very well, which I must tell you, is Munich. I didn't want to go there. There was a Polish stupid woman, she told me all wrong about Munich people. So I thought if this is the sample, I better not go. Then I felt the vibrations. And tremendous vibrations. And the seriousness with which they were hearing me, you see, the intense, as if there was a mathematical class or some sort of a science class I was talking about, with complete attention, not even blinking. Absolute absorption of every word I was saying. I was amazed at these people. And once the Germans get to Sahaja Yoga, God save you all. I can assure you, you cannot come up to their levels because they have built up themselves like that. You see. They have built up people. They are people of discipline. And when they will come to Sahaja Yoga, you will see what will happen. So all this lovey-dovey business and this kind of a, what you call this? I don't know in English word what you call. Wishy-washy is different. What I'm saying, a person who is neither here nor there all the time bending like this, lecha-pecha as we call in Hindi language. And also telling me, I'm like this, all this nonsense. How many will be left out, I don't know. So, if I say anything, just know that I know what it is. I know what is going to happen. But you won't learn your lessons, I know. If I told somebody, don't go back or stay back, that person learns ultimately that this was the thing, correct, mother said it. But how many times? It is the point is now. So now, I'm going away. I want to tell you that we all have to be serious people. Whatever mistakes we have committed, forget it. Be serious people. Those who are egoistical, trying to form groups, are mediums-like, they talk like stupid people, trying to organize programs in a stupid way, giving big lectures, should come down to normal now. Nothing doing. Be serious. We have to be alert. Those who will sleep now will lose completely. I must warn you, it's important. Time is short. You are important people, no doubt about it. But if you are no good, you will be losing your position completely. The day when I'm thinking of going to India, for a mother, she's more worried about people who are still not there. She's always worried. Like a boat is going, I've got many people in the boat quite settled down, even from England. But there are many still halfway in the water, you see, coming up, going down. You are not worried about the people who are on the boat, but you are worried about the people who are still halfway. And that worry is on my head. I am serious. The climate is serious. The weather is serious. How it rained and rained and rained today. The whole nature is bothered. Don't think that only if you are educated, uneducated, you come from this sort of a life or that. That's nothing important. Spirit is above all these things. But to make the spirit shine, you see, to work on your nerves, that sheen has to go away, otherwise it will never work. Whatever you do, it should please me is one of the ways. It should please me. That's one of the signs. So how do we do it? Put me in your heart. Just try to put me in your heart. It's very simple. I am before you now. I am in person. I was trying to give realization to one of my relations today. And I said that you don't close your eyes. He said, no, I'm not looking at your face. Because when I see you, I feel you are my aunt. But I'm just looking at your feet so that I shouldn't feel any more that you are my aunt. You are very great. And your face is the one that puts me into illusions. He could see, it's a Mahamaya. He said, only at your feet I look. And through your feet only, I can get over this barrier, this feeling. In the same way, when I am a Mahamaya, I know I am, I had to be. But you have to put my feet into your heart. Just my feet into your heart. Because photo, face, everything might be an illusion. Might be by seeing my face, you do not get over your barriers. To say, I must see Mother, I must do this, Mother must come to my house, she must have food at my place, she must visit my home. All this is so stupid, I cannot understand what's the matter with these people. Mother, please come in my heart. Let me clean my heart so that you are there. Put your feet into my heart. Let your feet be worshipped in my heart. Let me not be in delusion. Take me away from illusions. Keep me in reality. Take away the sheen of superficiality. Let me enjoy your feet in my heart. Let me see your feet in my heart. Only such people. Even Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha have done that. So don't you think you have to do it? So humble down yourself. Humble down yourself in your heart. Humble down in your heart. Enjoy your humility. Enjoy your virtues. The greatest virtue of a Sahaja Yogi is humility. Now, so many things you have seen to convince you. But in no way it can mean any kind of subjection. Because what subjection you can give me? Think of that. When every subjection is a blessing, what subjection you are giving? Every feeling in the heart is a blessing. Just now you feel it and you feel the joy in your heart. Then what is your subjection about what? I can understand people who are just newly calm, who are good for nothing, but you are not on the periphery. But some of them do go into periphery in no time. You give them some work, finished. If I am sweet to someone, finished. If I see someone, finished. I mean, this is too much. I can't even be nice to you. If you do any mistakes or anything, then you get your left Vishuddhi. You've done your mistake, all right, finish it. You love me, maybe there's something wrong in the love, or maybe something has happened, doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to be cautious. I'm not going to make any mistakes. How could I do this mistake? Because I was not fully in love. If I had loved something, I would have not done such a mistake. All right, so develop your love. No, you will do, I feel guilty because I've done such a thing. So you miss this and that both. So your mistake becomes a barrier again. Don't feel guilty about it. We have to progress further. Forget the past. Forget the past. Forget the past. We have to go further. We have to be serious people. When we talk, we should talk with that dignity of that awe. That's very important. And once you develop that awe, your Ekadasha will disappear. Ekadasha will disappear. Just think of the awe. See the silence and the joy. And the joy of the awe is deep, very deep, like a sea. Sea on superficial level is very turbulent, but inside is silent, absolutely silent. Feel that depth. Without awe, you cannot go down. I have sometimes even said little loudly some things to Warren, I know. It's never felt. But with some people I've never said because I know the person won't take it from me. But he never feels that I have said anything wrong or to hurt him in any way. That's the sign of complete awe. And it's just a wee bit of penetration, a very little bit of penetration. Forget the self-importance, forget the greatness that you think about yourself. When you become the zero, then you become the mother. As long as you are like a cup, you are small. When the boundaries of cups are broken, there's no more a cup. And this is what today I have to tell you. Today is the 11th day. And 10 days, out of which 9 days were the periods of fights. 10th day is the period of victory. Now 11th day is of enjoyment. But how can the people who do not have the awe enjoy? I cannot understand. Because Ekadasha forms the barrier. And the barrier of Ekadasha, you know what it is. Feel the awe and you'll go deep into your heart. Deep into your heart. Because you are at a point where just you have to have the gravity to go down. Working out. Try to keep that. Slowly and slowly, you all have come up to a point. Only thing is now develop your depth. Go deep down. I know there are frivolous people. They'll all be dropped out in no time. Don't worry about them. I know what people are doing, how they are behaving. I know every one of you very well. Each one of you. So respect your body, respect yourself, keep your hamsas all right at least. And I'm sure if you become serious about it, you need a serious understanding of the whole thing. That's what is lacking. Because if you love someone, the whole thing becomes an entire possession sort of thing. You see, entire being is so seriously involved into it that you cannot afford to miss anything. And that's it is going to help you. But seriousness never means you are not enjoying. Enjoyment is so deep, it's pouring into the heart. I play with you. I always try to say things that will please you. And it should please you much more that I have said what today is that how to reach your depths, to reach that gravity that will make you the gurus. Today I had to talk to you like a guru because I feel that now the time has come for all of you to become gurus of the right type, not with egos or talking bigs and creating a big sort of a show out of you, but a definite depth within you, that people see that here is a beacon of Mother. And it is so fantastic. Whole thing is so great to be that. This is what the gurus used to do first of all, is to cleanse people, clear them out, take out their barriers, make them take out their egos by hanging them round, you see, putting them on top of the well, putting them down 5-6 times, you see, dipping them down. They used to do all this for what? But now you can do it because I am before you. Because I have come. This is the reason. Understand what Warren has so rightly said. You might say that Mother was working through him, maybe. But I always work through you if you are one with me. Even when I am speaking, you are speaking, and when you are speaking, I am speaking. You know that. But with all this, that awe is very important. And that gives you the love that thinks. Complete integration of your heart and your brain. The love that thinks is thoughtful. Love that thinks. And then the third integration, the love that acts. But first this integration must be brought in. The love that thinks. Which understands. Which feels. And then the love that acts. But the basic is the love. It starts from the heart. Is the love. I think you better take my tape today and listen to it. Meditate. Meditate on that. I want to see my children in England develop the depth in language, in speech, in feelings, in expressions, in the personality. It's only the awe that will make it. But awe which is not frightening, but awe that's joy-giving. This is the integration of it. Awe that is joy-giving. Is not frightening. Open your hearts. It doesn't mean you should be frivolous with all the care. Have you seen a lotus opening? How beautifully it opens. Slowly, every petal so careful not to hit each other. Slowly it opens out. And then the fragrance starts pouring in the most dignified manner. Such a flower only can be offered at the lotus feet of the Adi Shakti, isn't it? May God bless you. May God bless you. I'll have some tea. Thank you. No, some food has to be sent there. And please inform her, Monica, that we are sending the food. She need not prepare the food. Somebody has to inform India also that I am coming.
I've done it.
Moreover, they are sending some things made of glass. So tell them how many packages they are sending, that's all.
You want to know?
How many packages there are. Because
Modi, madam?
Huh?
Modi.
Modi sending them. So that I'll tell Mr. Srivastava. What's that?
We will present you the picture of the Ganaraj that you saw in Paris in the And this is the negative of the picture. And this is an article because some American wanted to take 200 kilos of the top of the mountain to bring it to America. So every time they were trying to come by helicopter, the clouds were coming and they couldn't do anything. And in the article they said, it is as if the queen of the mountain was defending against these invaders.
You must publish an article saying that this is respected all over the world. And when we went to India or some places, people asked us about this mountain. So there's something spiritual about it. So that's another one, I don't know. That's a miracle, isn't it?
This is the one taken by Dhanush, Shri Mataji.
Who?
By Dhanush.
Dhanush. Dhanush, now.
Dhanush.
Dhanush. Now, Dhanush means... Now, what's the meaning of Dhanush, do you know? Now, hold it, I'll show it. See this one. It's a miracle. See the miracle. Dhanush means a bow. You see? But in Sanskrit language, what you call this? What you call this one in English? This thing?
This is an ark.
Huh? Ark. Ark is Dhanush. But what you see in the sky, what do you call that? Rainbow. The rainbow is called Indradhanush. Means it is the bow of the Indra. So her name was Dhanush, you see, which means ark. And she took this photograph. See, now Sahaja, you see Sahaja. Can you explain this? And she's a very simple girl from Kurdistan.
Shri Mataji, another miracle is that she took these pictures with this very small Instamatic, and usually you cannot enlarge it with such a small negative. And it happens, and they say it is the first time that they could get such a picture, and that it is even better than the small original.
Look at that. What is better is this, that this is a miraculous picture. You can't get a picture like this. Can you? All right, be careful.
Put it down.
All such pictures must be collected. एक पिक्चर तुम्हारे पास में है, वो लाई हो?
इन्होंने कहा अभी रख लेना, आपसे पूछ के बताएंगे.
Huh? Who is that one? Who has done that picture? Which she has got.
Oh.
I would like to enlarge it.
Blood coming out from the toes.
That's,
Huh?
Have you got it?
Switzerland.
What have you got it?
No, Gavin said to keep it till the...
Where is it? Same?
And the seventh last one, Shri Mother.
All right.
yes, she's got it.
The original.
That one, who has done that picture?
That came from Switzerland, Mother.
Oh, लाना था. It is a picture where my feet have got Om, and all around there is Om. Come from Switzerland.
Is it not Gregor's picture?
Gregor took
It is
it.
Gregor's picture, Shri Mother.
Where is it?
Will you allow God to enlarge it?
Yes, Shri Mother.
Huh?
We should have one of these in each centre.
We can send it.
Oh, we send a print here.
Now, you have to prepare to go to India. And for going to India, we have to really prepare ourselves inside, first of all. Secondly, I think we'll have to carry some presents for them. And we have to think what we can carry best for them. Of course, they like the photographs the best. Find out, select some good photographs. I hope to be back and enlarge them. They would love to have some photographs from me. That gives them the greatest joy. Anything connected with photograph. If you want, we can take 1 or 2 cameras for them, I thought. That they could take photographs because of their quality of character maybe we might get very good photographs from them also. So we should give them one or two these what you call cameras as presents. So thank you. What else now? What would you like me to bring from India for you? So, from all the Sahaja Yogis, you got it? From England. We would like to give something to Warren, just for his services rendered, first of all, as a marriage bureau. Secondly, as the speaker of Sahaja Yoga. And thirdly, for being so kind to me. So, like that, it's a Trigunatmika. And we have been able to get something nice. May God bless you. What a find. And we must congratulate Gavin Brown for finding this out.
Thank you, Mother, for the chance to love you.
Now, I have to also say that Gavin is a great gentleman, and you people should try to be nice yourself. He doesn't believe in dominating you. And now if you want for a dominating person, you will get someone who will be horrid. So better be happy with him and improve in his company. We have also David Prawl who will help him. We have other people. We have Jamel who is working out in the ashram. Here we have so many of them. We have different people in different places now, but for London. I must say, London being the center of all these places, Gavin is working it out in his own gentlemanly way. And so, one should understand that it's God's desire that you should yourself in your own glory and in your own understanding should become excellent Sahaja Yogis. May God bless you. I have heard also that people say that they don't listen. Whatever you tell them, they don't listen. I mean, this is not proper. That should not be. If your leaders, whether in London or outside, say something, you must listen. Yeah.
small amount of money for Warren.
Oh,
was
no.
travelling.
What?
I just think this is a good
Now we have to announce that we've got a proper bank, and everything will be operated through this bank. But for the collection of the money from England, there's Gavin and David Prawl, and can be channelized through other people whom they feel they can appoint some people to collect the money and give the addresses and names of the people who are going. But English people should pay all their money in England. Will facilitate very much, because I have to deposit lot of money beforehand. So if the English people pay here in England, I can use that money for that facility. And there are some people from Vienna have sent little money here, £100 each for deposits as such.
We're having them all sent.
Huh?
Everybody's now sending a deposit of $100 to your newly opened tour account.
Yes, but not the English should send the whole.
The English are collecting the lot money, yes.
Because the rest of them can send 100 here and they can, but then they'll bring the rest.
They'll bring it in their hand, yes.
This year you must desire for one thing, that we must get a proper ashram place for Bombay, and also a place where I was born. That house we should be able to acquire this year. That will please you all when we acquire it.
There's an interesting coincidence today, because it's the celebration of Ashura.
Hmm?
Today is celebration of Ashura, which is the sacrifice of Hassan.
It's Ekadashurudra. 11th day, it's the 11th day.
Ekadash.
Hussein is one of the Ekadashurudras.
When you say that, vibration starts. Tremendous vibrations, just feel it. It's increased. We have sacrificed all of them, now don't sacrifice me. All right? Everybody had to sacrifice. That's not a very good thing. Now this time at least don't sacrifice me. $40 Americans, you said?
Well, we've got at least 25, and Christine says that there are going to be another 15.
What are you saying now?
The tour looks like being something in excess of 250 people.
54 or 55 from the UK.
55 from the UK. Tremendous.
Good idea. But this time you must show some more, greater collectivity, understanding, and a dignity. Must show your dignity. So then we keep it to 5 places altogether. And next to the rivers.
4.
4. 4. No, it won't do much. 4 won't work out. Because you see, Bombay people won't listen, I know. Keep it 5. Because Bombay has to be there. Now who is taking food for Monica? Then tell Monica not to come. I think there's no time for her to come.
I don't think she's... And Antonio hasn't arrived yet.
He's here.
Oh, is he? They're here, are they? Did she bring my...
Antonio has come.
Yes, mother.
Is he taking some food? Oh.
He's drinking.
They have food over there.
They've been... Food has been prepared. Let me just take this.
What is that? Is it chicken?
Chicken and broccoli.
Good. But should I tell you one thing? You have these dried things bit too much. You must take it with some sort of a sauce or a soup, because you see the throats are rather dry type, and if you take dry food it dries you more. So best thing would be that you eat with some sauces and all that would be better. I've seen it because it happens to me also. I find that the throat becomes quite dried and there's no sauce, no soup, no curry, then it's difficult to gulp it down. So must put some sauces. It's important. What about everybody having so? Please go ahead and have your food. What's that going?
This is 108.
Of that. That's true. This is just, you see, for him to come and sing in my birthday, because last time he misbehaved very much.
There's another program tomorrow night. Sure.
Yeah.
Can we
Tho-
find out how many will come tomorrow night?
Those who can go, can go. It's a good idea.
So,
He doesn't have a very good reputation as a man. And I think somebody has to tell him, Pedro or someone, in a way. That's the reason why Indian Sahaja Yogis didn't want him there. But I don't know how will you tell him.
He's gonna jump on me, man.
Huh?
He's gonna jump on me.
He's got?
He's gonna jump on me.
Oh, really?
He has a big ego.
I'll tell you how to do it. Let us have some music. How many want to get married in India? Higher hands. How many want to marry Indians? What about Bala? तुमसे ठीक चल रहा है? हाँ? Nick, what do you have to say to me? Nick, where are you staying nowadays? Huh?
Mandalay Road.
Are you all right? You think so? Are you all right? All right. Where is David Baxter?
He's right there, Mother. He's under the staircase.
Just outside.
Let's call. How are you, David? I'm sorry I couldn't meet you that day. I'm very tired. How are you?
David.
I don't know how to do this work.
Just take it away. Take the piece of chicken away and shred it.
Somebody can cut it for me.
Take it off.
Take this.
They'll do it out in the kitchen.
Take it away.
They'll do it in the kitchen.
All right. Yes, David, how are you? How are you feeling? All right. What is it? Better?
Taylor, take the mic.
Rather concerned. That's why I called you. How are you, Jason? How are you?
Making some progress, Mother.
How are you, Rita? How are you?
My throat is broken, Mother. Since Sheffield, my wrists have been aching.
Huh?
Since Sheffield, my wrists have been aching.
Sheffield?
It's a meeting in Sheffield. I have just aching wrists.
Since she came to Sheffield to the program, her wrists have been aching.
What's the problem with you? Have you been organizing Sahaja Yoga somewhere?
No, you know, I have a meeting in Yorkshire. And I go, in Yorkshire, the blind man comes and there's some...
Listen, everybody, please understand it's equally offensive to Mother if you speak quietly. You must speak clearly. Do you realize you're the only people who speak like this to Mother? You don't shout at her, but it's an arrogance actually.
Yeah, my throat is...
No, I understand, but I'm talking generally. Yes. It's an arrogance. You must speak clearly to Mother. To expect Mother to have to strain and to take special note because you're speaking quietly so that everybody else keeps quiet is absolutely wrong. Speak clearly but sweetly.
So what do you say? I think your Yorkshire work was not very good.
No.
That's how you got into trouble.
Really?
Alright? To pull your ears. First you have to mature yourself fully before you start any such work.
Yes.
How are you? Where is Dr. Brian Wells?
Is there also Brian? Dr. Brian?
Dr. Brian Wells. Brian Wells.
Where is David Tate?
Sorry, Mother, he's gone back to work, Mother.
Where is David Tate?
David Tate?
Here, Mother.
David, you have to improve yourself quite a lot. Humble down yourself. But the main thing you're missing is don't organize anything. I saw your letter to me. I was surprised. The vibrations were so horrifyingly funny. I just couldn't understand how you could become like that. Can't get into ego trips like that. Be very, very careful. Alright? Tremendous ego. I was amazed. Do you meditate every day?
Yes, Mother.
Do you get up early in the morning?
Yes, Mother.
Right up. Right from the mother. You see, this guru of yours, the so-called, who was there, was just a myth. You cannot harm him. You realize that point? You cannot harm him. Look at his. Just believe me, you cannot harm it. You have just a fear about it. He was just a myth, useless fellow, good for nothing, just telling lies. That's all. Better now. That was just a myth. Just a myth. So this apprehension should go away now. Clear out yourself. It was just a myth. Any ideas come into your head about the fears and all that, tell them nonsense. He cannot even mesmerize you. I mean, he didn't have any boots with him even to attack. Will you have some sauce with it?
I put this on.
What?
I've just a little bit of sauce on it.
Well, that's good. I can't do dry food. Better. See now? It was just a person who came here and tried some tricks to mimic others. Just laugh it out. I was clearing out. See? Just like anyone. Bumptious. When he was not a real bhoot, I tell you. He couldn't do that. Just a scarecrow. That's what I found out about you, that you are unnecessarily that you are something who could have harmed you. Better. See? Nothing. It's good for nothing. He's made his money and he's gone away. He doesn't believe in any destruction or construction or anything. Just in money. He knows he cannot do it. Alright? Just out of apprehension you have gone like that. Thinking that he must have harmed you. No, he cannot. He's incapable. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know mesmerism, anything. Only thing he played some tricks, that's all. For future, never make anything dry for me, alright? I just can't eat it.
Do you all hear that, girls? When you're cooking for mother, keep the food moist. But in fact, it should be for us also. We eat our food too dry. It dries up inside and it gives us liver problems, it gives us right side problems. We should have more carbohydrate, and for example, that's why dal and rice is so good, because the dal is so moist, and the rice is carbohydrate.
It is also, now it's very easy to make this. You can use some. You can't eat it. How come? See, this is it. First you can fry little onions, and then fry little of these tomato or something like that, and just boil it. Very simple. You must moist your food. This eating dry food here, I don't understand. I don't understand. Put yogurt, or you can put this, or you can even use the apples if you like. It's not good. What happened? Very easy to make curries, very easy to make soupy things. I think eating this dry stuff must be a modern method. How do you say that? It's one of the health foods or what?
Convenience.
Horrible. What is that?
This.
That's better for me, whatever it is.
Like some of the mints with
Yeah, that you get. What is it? What is that supposed
Do you want
to
to
be?
see it, Mother?
Oh, this I don't mind. Little bit.
This is.
No, I won't have this. This thing, little bit of that. Also, too much of this green thing also is another fad here, actually. Like fodder. The way people eat so much of green, what is the need? I don't understand. So much is not needed if you are constipated, all right. Otherwise, I don't understand to eat so much of it. I mean, we are not animals, isn't it? Must eat softer food than that. I've seen people eating so much of fodder. I mean, from where does this idea come?
make sure not to get
Agitated. Ambika, what has happened? Should not eat something that is very, what you call, fibrous. So that's not good. Like I went to Switzerland, they gave us cotton seed, you see. I didn't tell you, but cotton seed in India, if you tell somebody, they'll all be surprised, because cotton seed is only eaten by animals, never human beings. It is too much for the intestines to digest cotton seed, I mean, imagine. Fruits must be eaten before the food would be better in this country. Because after food you cannot take water. So better to eat fruit first and then the food will be better for this country. I don't think it's good for the throat to take fruit last in this country. Because then you take water. And the worst thing is to take water after food. Is the worst thing. But these little things nobody knows in this country. I think I better write it out. Like after anything sour, anything fruit, anything acidic, or also, what you call that, with fat, fried or anything. You should never take water. After some carbohydrate, like we use papad, you see, not fried but roasted papad. Some carbohydrate, take a biscuit or something, then you can take water. But best is to eat the fruits first and then the food. But after food which is hot, if you take fruits, it's just the other way now. Never take anything hot and then something cold on. Like people take your coffee and then ice cream, and it's the worst thing that you can do to yourself. Gradually the temperature should be increased. So start it from the point where the temperature is the lowest. And then go on increasing up to a point where it becomes hotter and hotter and end up with hot. You see? I'll try to. Anything like salad or fruit or anything which is raw, or which is at a cooler temperature, or which is cold, I should have first. Now, some people take ice cream, all right. That should be the last. Then after ice cream, don't take coffee. But after coffee, you can take something hotter, but not colder. These are two extremes I am trying to explain. Even just after ice cream, you shouldn't take coffee. Just after. So it comes to this that you take ice cream in between. Everybody is sick here, suffering from cold. So one has to be careful. We have to think about Frankfurt. They all have gone there. All assembled so sweetly in Frankfurt. Tomorrow they are going to have a program there, but they have gone there to sell Advent and Ascent, all these books. Gregor? Yes. Ruth? Kingsley? Guido? How many you have already? People?
54 or 55 names.
But nobody should send direct money. You see, to courts or anything, the headache.
They have to send it.
Go through Gavin or Warren or David Pratt. Or anyone locally. Like if supposing Bala is in charge there, you give it to Bala or something like that. But take a receipt that you have given money like that. But I don't think you should send any money directly to the bank because that will be a headache.
No, Gavin's controlling.
Gavin is controlling all that. Even if you cannot contact Gavin, you can send it through somebody like that. Isn't it, Gavin?
Yes.
have already sent? These are the ones going. But already, how many have sent? Deposits.
Oh, more than 40. Yes. Over 40 have sent deposits.
40. Now everybody has to also take visas. You have to get a letter. You must work
Mrs. Reggae said that it would have to be done at a higher level than that.
I have already talked to Mr. Bhagat. I have already talked to you. He told me I should write a letter so you can bring the letter tomorrow and sign it. And they have to go, all people perhaps have to go to Rome and take a flight from there. Maybe you might see pyramids on your way. God knows what are the blessings of Sahaja Yoga. But in £250 you are supposed to go to Cairo to have a look at the pyramids.
299.
For one night. You will be there. Egyptian nights. And then you go to India. It's better you do it before coming.
Tell them not to go into the pyramid.
Don't try sitting underneath it.
And then on your this trip, we don't want to include anything like Ajanta, Ellora or anything like that. Because that is too much. You have to go in the buses, this, that. But those who want to do it can do it on their way back. But they cannot use this ticket perhaps, maybe. They have to come together, is it?
No, Mother, it's really impossible, this trip. They should all come as a group with the airline.
Not necessarily, just find out. But those who want to do it, see, should find out beforehand that you would like to come later on. All such people should find out a proper type of departures from there and ask precisely if they can do it. But you do it on your own. You can go wherever you feel like and see things, whatever you like. But as far as Sahaja Yoga is concerned, I don't think it's feasible because it's only 1 month's program and we have to cover up so many places and you all get so tired after that. And don't go with too many things.
Small suitcase.
Huh?
Come back.
A small suitcase.
Suitcase. All right. Small, light suitcase you can take. You can buy we'll try to arrange something for you when you come to Bombay that you get your clothes for Indian tour. These clothes don't suit you there much because it's quite a funny climate, you see, different from England. And get out of these also with too much of tight things, you see. You'll enjoy that freedom better.
There's one thing that the Sahaja Yogis may not be completely aware of, that all over Europe when Sahaja Yogis come before Mother in puja, they're always dressed properly for puja. I was rather sad to see on the stage the other day all the ladies who presented Shri Mataji's sari, many of them were not
having
wearing
mini
saris.
skirts.
Not only were they not wearing saris, but they were often wearing house dresses. It really looked a sad state of affairs. When the 54 people go to India this time, if you're not going to India, have them purchase a couple of kurtas and pajamas specially to be kept for puja. Everyone should
Every
wear...
occasion has its own formality. Like you see, if you have to go to see the Queen, we have to go to Mospros to get our horrible dresses there. In the same way, if you are coming to India, it's better that you wear Indian dresses. Because ladies with skirts, when they sit on the ground, it can be quite an embarrassing position. So I would request you that you don't need many clothes, you need few saris to come down. And about 3 saris, 4 saris will be sufficient. And men also should wear pajama, kurtas is better. Or they can wear kurta and trousers if they like. But it's not proper to wear dresses which are embarrassing.
Anybody else?
What is it?
I just got food, just to see if I can eat something.
Nothing. What's he saying?
Bala said when they go to some stupid place like church, they dress up, come to your puja and they don't bother.
That's fact. Because still that is lingering, that church is something great, you see. All the church tops are to be now burnt off. Otherwise they'll never understand. It's such a beautiful piece of art and the artists are to be respected. That's the main point. Otherwise, really, some of them deserve to be, most of the temples and most of these, instead of German being taken out, you see, better to take out some of the tops of these things. So many masjids and all that, their tops must be taken off, you see.
I had an article
To
today.
open their sahasrara.
Mother Mary Heaton sent an article today from her local paper. There'd been a whirlwind in Felixstowe.
Whirlwind?
A whirlwind, and it blew the guide hut over. And it turned out that in the guide hut were 40 Church of Spiritualism practicing at the time.
40 spiritualist church people having a circle, doing bhuti.
Having what?
Sitting in circle, they call it.
Where?
In the guide hut.
Guide?
The girl guide's hut.
The whirlwind they had overturned this hut, and inside the hut was a group of spiritualists sitting doing their bhuti
No, but I say which part? Where?
at
In
Felix.
Felixstowe, where Mary Heaton lives, in Essex.
Good. Stupid people. Going to, really, I see that on Sundays, everybody singing very sweetly, and what are they singing? To whom?
Nice.
I mean, I just don't understand. Very seriously singing, you know. To whom are they singing? Poor things, I feel so sorry for them, because they mean it. Very seriously. All their mouths going up and down, all their muscles working it out properly so that no mispronunciation should be there. And this stupid priest standing before them with a donkey hat. Exactly, it is like a donkey hat. If you have to make a donkey wear a hat, it will be like the Pope's hat. But they do it so seriously, that's the part. They do it so seriously.
Shri Mataji, there's a lot of hope for England. There's a beautiful article in one of the Bristol papers. Do you remember that young man that you saw in Bristol who was very sweet? Did he come to the program, Chris? Did he ever come back? No.
Oh yeah, you've written to him.
Is Neville in here?
Tomorrow evening. 3 times 50. Yeah. Your mother said as many should go as possible. And then I'll call them. But I want somebody to go and collect. Tomorrow evening there'll be a concert by Pandit Jasraj, who's a well-known vocalist from India. He's sung before Mother on a number of occasions. He got his realization very well just this week. And
Go.
Pandit Jasraj.
Huh?
Jasraji.
Oh, I see.
So
Let's hope he changes his lifestyle.
we are being offered concession rate tickets at the concert tomorrow evening of £3.50 instead of £6. If there's enough, we'll beat them down some more. So Pedro is going to take names of who wants to go so that we can tell them in the morning how many are coming. Thank you.
Gavin, just to make an announcement because I can't say it. In Switzerland, somebody left a stole, a white one with some blue flowers, and I brought it back because it was left there after a lot of people had left by coach. And I don't know who it belongs to.
Did any lady leave a white stole in Switzerland with blue flowers on it? It's been brought back. Oh, it's very good.
Oh, I haven't. Thank you.
This one you might remember. It's the aftermath of the first season. Rather relaxing after the first time she acted.
Beautiful, you have a great idea, eh? This gentleman is great. Beautiful. It's very well done. You got the right person. He was very good. What about the lady who came?
She wrote this is quite a nice art.
Oh, is it?
She's a lovely photograph.
Better give these to this fellow, the BBC fellow. What's his name is?
Still Lello.
Huh?
Ronald Lello.
He told me that the Anglo-Saxon brain cannot understand anything where it does not have to pay money. So I was finding out what is this Anglo and Saxon means. Then I discovered that Anglo-Saxon means people who are Germans. Bah, I said, it's too much. Anglo and Saxon, formidable combination. So we have to prove to this Anglo-Saxon brain that things can be done without money. And people can really do things seriously even if they don't pay for it. That's what he said. That people cannot do anything seriously unless and until they pay for it. To make them do things, they must pay. Otherwise, if they don't pay, then they will not do things. That's what his idea is, but we have to flout it completely, and we have already. So, now should I take your leave? Hope to see you day after tomorrow, if possible. But if you cannot come, it's all right. If you can come, it would be nice. What is this? Something's
Well,
fallen.
the flight is at 9:30 on